Hi, and how's it going, everybody? This is StudioLinked, and we're back with another hot, sexy MIDI and wave construction pack for you guys. It's called Guitar R&B Progressions. Now, I know a lot of you guys are probably smiling when you guys hear that, because a lot of you guys have been sending in requests for a while for us to make a cool MIDI R&B pack with guitar. So we did it. Here it is, filled with 10 R&B chord progressions and melodies, so you can get all the MIDI files to have all these progressions going along with any guitar instrument of your choice. We also included the waves for those who prefer working with audio. Now let's go ahead and check out this pack. Okay, so let's go ahead and get straight into this. I'm going to quickly try to audition as many of these as I possibly can in here. We'll start off with progression number 10 since it's the last one. We'll go ahead and get in here. You see, once you click into the folder, you have MIDI and you have wave. We'll go ahead and start off with MIDI. All the instruments that we're using over here that you see, like metallic lead, the pad, artificial arp, all that is built-in instruments inside of Logic. So if you have Logic X or if you have Logic, you're probably familiar with a lot of these names and the instruments that you see in here. If you don't worry. We also included the waves, and I'll show you guys how to use that in a little bit. So we drug in, it's just that simple. We're just dragging and dropping the guitar, the lead, we'll drag and drop the bass, and we'll drag and drop the pad. And let's hear what we have so far. Now what we'll do, you see it's at 110. We'll go ahead and change that to 133. And that's one of my favorite things working with MIDI, is that it's going to automatically tempo sync to whatever tempo that you have it set to. Just gives you a lot of versatility when you're making beats. We'll go ahead and drag down here to our drum grooves, and you'll see there's different sets of grooves. So there's just the plain grooves, and then there's also effects where we applied effects onto those same drum patterns, so which makes it pretty cool. So I'll go ahead and show you guys how it works. We'll drag in one of the plain regular drums, and then we'll go ahead and drag in one of the effects. Now what I want to do is I got to cut off a little bit of this extra space I see at the end there. Boom, just like that, so that everything is all synced up correctly. I'm going to go ahead and copy, and I'll go ahead and paste this out here so that we can clone for another 4 bars, just like that. And we'll take out the lead for the second 4 bars so that it kind of gives us like a verse fill. So let's go ahead and check it out. Solo out just the guitar. You could really hear that effect on the drums. So that was progression number 10. Let's go ahead and check out a few more of these guys. It's just that simple. You're dragging and you're dropping. We try to make this as simple as possible. So now let's go back down to that 110 like we were doing before, and let's go ahead and check out progression number 3. We'll go to the MIDI files just like before, and we're just dragging and dropping, guys. We're going to have some fun here. Dragging and dropping the guitar, the harp, the lead, and the pad. And let's go ahead and hear what it sounds like. So that sounds pretty cool. Let's go ahead and copy this for another 4 bars here. Control C, Command V, Command C, Command V. Let's go ahead and go down to the drum patterns again. So we're going down to the drum grooves, and let's see, we'll go with, let's try out a couple of these. We'll go down here to groove number 1, and let's drag them in and hear what it sounds like. that was progression number 3. Let's keep it going, guys. We're going to go through a few more of these. Let's go down to progression number 7. We'll go down to the MIDI files. Let's go down to the bass. We'll drag that in. We're just dragging and dropping, guys. Dragging and dropping. You guys can use these progressions however you choose. Flip them up. Make beats. You guys don't have to worry. They're all 100% royalty free for you to use however you choose. Let's go ahead and get straight into it. Now let's go ahead and have some fun with these. Check this out, guys. We get in here and let's see. Let's go down to the legacy. We'll go down to guitars and we'll just change out a couple of these guitars. You see it just changed. Let's go ahead down here to the drum grooves. We'll drag a couple of these drum grooves in here. Let's have some fun. Boom. Just like that. And that's kind of the beauty with working with MIDI, guys. Let's go ahead and down here, let's check out another one of these progressions. One last one for this video. Let's go ahead and drag in the bass. We're in progression number 1. Drag in the bass, we'll drag in a guitar, we'll drag in a lead, and we'll drag in a pad. And then what I want to do is let's go ahead and drag that down to 110 for the BPM. And I also want to go ahead and drag in one of these drum grooves. Just go to number 1 again for now. And then what I want to do too is let's go ahead and check out some of the new Logic X sounds. So we'll go down here to British Combo. Now what's really cool is, say if you don't have this guitar, right, but you still want that fill. If you don't have Logic X, you're probably not going to have these instruments because these instruments were built into Logic X. So let's go ahead to progression number 1, and that's what makes it cool that we included the WAV files so that you still get that same guitar. And there you have it. This is StudioLinked.com. You can go ahead and get your guitar R&B progressions right now only at www.StudioLinked.com. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Drop comments. Let us know what you guys want to see next. We'll see you guys next video. Thank you so much.